I'm Johnny Garage Johnson, and this is Hardcore Garage. Well, that didn't work out the way I thought it would. Houston, we have a problem. Lowrider problems. If you put lowrider wheels on a truck, you got to be prepared for lowrider problems, right? I know y'all are probably expecting to see a video of the fade to black in all its glory with the wire wheels since I've left you hanging, 2 videos ago. But we've had issues that have had to be dealt with before I can even pull this guy out of the garage. If you didn't see there, we had a fuel leak. I didn't even lower the truck. I need to go ahead and do a little comparison of the wheel sizes besides each other. We'll do that, and you can see how much more I dropped it. I've got some pictures of how low the tank, how low the exhaust and stuff hangs on this thing. It was modified in '89. It didn't have the same technology, I guess, that we have today. So the Y pipe is not tucked up under there. It actually hangs pretty low. It's 2.5 inches. So pretty big thing. That's probably going to be an issue later on down the road. Is why I'm saying that. But drug a hole in the gas tank, or it was just a total coincidence that the rust on the front of the gas tank let loose, or maybe just bumping the tank around caused, I don't know. But anyway, filled her up with 20 gallons and basically got 20 gallons leaked out in my driveway. Made an eternal flame in the yard, all that good stuff. Take a look at it. I'm going to show you how to get the bed off of an S10 all by yourself. I know we've had bed removal videos before, but this one is a more extensive and actually shows the removal of the bed with one man, which really was 2, but it could have been done with one man. Watch it and let me know what you think. That's all I can say, guys. Let's check out those wheels just so you can see the difference. This truck is a 4-5 drop, I believe. 4 in the front, spindles, and 1-inch springs, or 2-inch springs, 3-inch leafs, 2-inch blocks in the back. I'm also giving you a little pre-peekaboo at another video that we will be doing eventually. I don't know if you can see in the background. I ended up with a showcase, and we are building a faux shop, kind of similar to what I would have had in the 90s, Dreams in Motion. If you guys have seen my signs and stuff, that was my shop. So I'm trying to build a little replica of that shop, cash register, all that good stuff also. So keep an eye out for that video as well. All right, there are the wheels that I originally picked for it. Of course, they weren't on there when we switched to the Daytons, but there's the difference in size. The Dayton was pretty much to the edge of the rim on the 18. Quite a bit of difference there. But what happens is you lowered the truck half as much as that. So it dropped, I can't really see, I don't have my glasses on, that looks like 3 inches. So it dropped an extra 1.5 inches in the front. I have zero confidence that I can do this, but I got to at least try. I got 20 gallons of gas just dripping out on the ground. So maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Definitely something keeping me from going in right there. My little flap. Kind of felt like there's probably going to be something that would be in the way of trying to get into that tank. I think I'm correct. 89, they must have had siphon prevention. Oh shit. So that was a bust. Well, just like always, 2 steps forward and 1 step back, 2 steps back, 3. I don't even know what to call this. So we got the new wheels on the Cameo, right? Sorry, I'm squinting. It's bright as shit out here. And it's been dragging everywhere. I pull it into the garage. Shoot, I don't even know what day it was, Thursday or Friday. After I had worked on the little Dreams in Motion area or whatever, and you guys don't know nothing about that yet either. I backed one of the trucks in there, so I kind of thought the smell was from it. Wife later on said, man, it smells like gas in here. While I get downstairs, and the truck had been leaking out the gas tank for like a couple hours. And it was clear full. I just filled it up that day. Right now we're 2 little blocks below a half. That's how much is leaked on the ground underneath this. There's what we're reading right now. That's so... Well, it smells like gas, and right there is where it was sitting. I'm going to try to light it on fire and see what happens. Watch this whole place just blow up. I've got a little piece of paper here on fire. We'll see what happens. I bet you that burns for a while. That's probably 15 gallons of gas right there on the ground. So, I really need to get the bed pulled. I think I'm going to use that tree. What could go wrong? I honestly can't believe how well that lined up with the center of this bed. Gonna have to get me another one of these guys. With my degree in geometry is correct. I don't have a degree in geometry. But if I did, this is what I'd think. This will pull that right up from the center. Make an X across most anything and find the center, right? I don't want that too tight, but I also don't want it coming off with this in the air. That looks damn sturdy. Y'all can see. Let's click it to up. Or do I just go the up direction? How do we click it? Click it. Up. I guess this is instead of necessarily how to remove a bed, but it's removing a bed. The other videos, I think I showed you how to unbolt everything, but I don't never think that I showed you how to pull one off, especially by yourself. And I don't know if you should really do this, but my friend Johnny Mac from Wrong Way Garage told me this bed should weigh 237 pounds. I'm not going to say that's a quote because I'm just guessing right now, but I think with the cladding
And the rear bumper, I never thought about the tailgate. I don't know if he weighed it with the tailgate or not, but we're still going to be about 250. I think that branch can handle 250 pounds. That's like a fat guy, not even a fat guy really, but a husky fella on a tire swing. And I do have the front wheel block, if you guys notice. I don't need this thing rolling. Fun. Get my plumber craft under control before we go under here. I can see what I need to see. That should do. Hopefully. 15 mil. I brought the blaster just in case, but I'm going to try it. Just because I'd prefer not to get that crap all over my hands because it stinks. 3 15 mils are your body mounts, body bed mounts. So I'm going to just see if I can break all those loose first. Then we have our 2 grounds and our gas tank bolts and our rear wire harness, and that should be it. This is driver's side, right in front of the gas tank, gas filler door, whatever. Let me see if I can do all this with the camera up in here. I need that extension. Or do I? Let me rearrange and see if I can get my drill in the finger. Flipped around here. Inside the ground effects and fender. Yeah, but now I don't think you all can see anything. Nope. It came right out, guys. No, yeah, blurry. Can't believe that one. That was the front one there. The next one, there's a hole in the frame, but these older trucks, they screwed you on. Now that is just in front of the wheel well on the driver's side, and some people say they've had to pull bolts out of there. I've never had a truck that has a bolt right there. There's actually not even a U-nut that a bolt would thread into. So okay, right behind the rear wheel, you can see that hole in the frame there. I don't think there'll be any way for me to show you up through there, but anyway, that's where your bed bolt is. That one unbelievably came out just as easy as the first one. Now this last one, I don't know if you can see it in there or not. I can't. Yeah, it's up there somewhere, up in here. I think I can see it in the video. I'll circle it, but there's no hole in the bottom of the frame, so we're gonna have to use a ratchet, and that sucks. Back driver's side frame rail. Here's where the bumper brackets are. That's where you're going to disconnect your rear taillight harness, and that bolt back in there is the ground, so you're going to want to remove that, and that's a 13 mil. I also disconnected the harness clamp there. If not, this is still pretty much attached to the frame. And then also, I'm going to flip completely over upside down. There was my plate wire, and it also just pulled apart. There's the other piece there. So don't. Right there, I'm inside the driver's side fender well. There's your ground wire, ground strap for your gas filler tube, so make sure you remove that. And I think it's a 10 millimeter. And then we got 2 10 millimeters here. Well, one there. There's 2 here total, and the second one is there. Don't remove your gas door. You just want to do those 2 10s there, and that'll release this from the back of the. Now the only thing I got left to do is those 2 rear bed bolts, and they're Amish. They got to come out manually because I can't afford a snap-on electric ratchet, and I don't think my air ratchet will stretch out this far. It would be close, and I guarantee if I stretch it all the way out here, it'd end up being like a foot short of what I need. So I'm gonna have to power them off, and I just ain't as strong as I once was. I decided to use the air compressor, and like I thought, Here's my hose. Ends up about 10 feet, 15 feet too short, and that thing there has leaks. But we're gonna hope it'll at least give me enough juice to do. All right, we got it. A couple modifications to this piece of crap hose here. Hose clamp and a new end on it. And some more torque. This back driver's side one, I had to keep wrenching on it, and the ratchet just wouldn't do it. The other side, which I did lube them both top, that's like the only one I think you can get to the top of the bolt. It's not really like accessible, but there's a slot you can get up in there and spray. I let it sit for like 15 minutes. I think that might have helped. Whoo! So we are ready to lift this thing off here, I think. What I'm gonna do, I think, is let the jacks down. I think that'll be my best bet instead of trying to lift it an extra. Okay, so shouldn't have all this crap in my bed. Put some more weight in the bed. May as well do this to even it out. Now with a little luck, when I drop this, the bed should stay about where it's at, maybe. Or it'll smash the back of the cab, bust out my back window, something like that. We'll see.
Did you get it?
Should come off. I need to figure out a way to ratchet this guy without standing in the bed.
Another thing.
Okay. You can't go backwards, or can you? Can I do it backwards? Yeah, okay. I don't really look at that tree.
I was looking at that net.
It's floating. It's floating.
These are extras. I got mine. I looked at mine.
Not going back in the slot, I think. It's coming up, isn't it?
Yeah, on the front, but not on the back.
And it's heavier in the back right now. It's
Okay.
either that or it's a little bit what you call it? Yeah, it's loose. Just a little bit unbalanced.
Yeah. You want to take this out?
Yeah, take them jack stands out there. I just threw them in there too.
Yeah.
Careful, don't hit my back window.
No,
That's all I care about, is that back window.
I was just trying to keep from this thing swinging.
I'm kind of over here. Best way to do this, I bet.
It's coming over to you too.
Maybe I should swing around to the other side.
Yeah.
We're into the cab back here.
Are we?
Yeah. Oh, there it goes. It floated now.
Can we go backwards with the whole thing?
If I hear, you know what? Put them jack stands in the front.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Okay.
Give me one of them.
Yeah, one of them did it.
Did it?
So you put the other one
I
in.
mean, we're close. They ain't balanced out.
hooked on the bumper.
I wish I could stay in it. Think so? Probably not quite yet. I don't even know if it's got enough gas to move it out of the way, honestly. We're close though.
Okay, we'll take it up then. So.
Just having a hard time reaching it.
Pull it all the way around, can you? So it's mine that you can handle. Easy.
Think you can clear that back wheel?
Oh yeah, we're straight back. But is your gas tank undone?
Huh?
Is this thing undone?
Yeah.
Don't look it.
It wouldn't get that high for sure if it wasn't down.
Okay. I don't know anything about it, so I'm just trying to.
Well, you're acting like you did.
Looking at safety things.
I don't even have the keys.
If you pull out real slow, you won't have a problem. You were stuck right there.
What was that?
See
Oh,
where you're feeling?
Right. That thing doesn't like to take off right first off the bat. This is where we need Josh's electric winch. We need to go down.
You gotta do what you got to do with.
Should go down a lot easier. We can grab the help us.
Check for your horses. Make sure you're in the right area.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't know what you're worried about.
Yeah.
You want to just leave it hooked up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
On that.
Huh?
Yeah, we can see on that. Look how dented that is.
Yeah.
A front like that ball.
Oh,
It's like a pool.
right there.
So a sycamore tree will lift a S10 truck bed. Here's what we were dealing with. There's where your back bolt is. See how there's no hole in the bottom of the frame to reach it? Where if you go over here, where that one is, there's clearly a hole down there to get your socket up through. And they fixed that in the later. What else do we got going on under here? Definitely looks like we might have some leaks there that are hopefully not something to do with axle tubes, but it's spraying it up on that gas station. So will that be it for part one? It's just how to remove a bed by yourself, how to lift a bed by yourself, which actually I didn't do it by myself. I had some help with Dad. Made it a little easier. So always, if you have access to a partner or a friend or a neighbor, ask them to at least just kind of guide you along. So. And the thing honestly just drug everywhere, which that's fine with me. It was grading my driveway and getting people to look when you're cruising around. If you'd get too close to the edge of the road, it would drag. But again, I think that has to do with my exhaust and just mainly the exhaust, and apparently the gas tank was hanging down too. So we're going to get that fixed. I got a new tank. You guys watch, blah, blah, blah. This is going to lead to several more videos because snowball. And we're going to do some other stuff on this Cameo while we got it in here tore apart. Y'all take it easy. Keep on trucking.